Tom Boyer, Chalk Creek Boars, talking about how to treat a goat for scours. One of the key points is to keep your goat hydrated. You can do that by a number of ways, but one, if the goat is no longer drinking, you may need to determine a way to get some electrolytes down into the goat's system to make sure that the goat is able to keep hydrated properly. Another thing then is to treat the scours themselves. Good antibiotic treatments for this vary depending on the type of scours that you have and the reason for the scours. Often scours can come from different reasons, whether it's a grain overload, whether it's coccidiosis or other viral or bacterial problems. Depending on which one of these is, the treatment will vary. Treatments can include sulfa, Spectam, which is not approved for goats but is highly effective in goats. Both of those are oral applications. Or penicillin. In addition to penicillin, there are a number of other drugs that you can inject that may be helpful, including oxytetracyclines or other newer improved drugs that you would want to consult your veterinarian about which ones would be appropriate for your particular type of scours. Of course, to determine whether your goat has which type of scours you have, you may need to again do a fecal test on that through your veterinarian. But in order to identify scours, you will notice liquid bowel movements. The manure that will come out of them may be colored, it may be white, it may be yellow or dark green. And it'll be very liquid, and you'll notice that around the tail, down through the back end, and you'll notice puddles of that in your barn or your pasture or wherever the goat is. So pay attention to those, and you need to deal with that. If it persists for more than 24 hours, your goat will become dehydrated, and you can lose your goat from dehydration. So make certain that you take steps to properly ensure the goat is hydrated and that you're treating the particular type of scours the goat has.